Hey everybody, welcome back to the Lamplighters League. We're going out to recruit Nocturne. Very excited about this. She's a very special character. I've never had the chance to try her in any of the pre-release stuff that I was able to get my hands on, and so this will be a blast. We're taking out Celestine, I should say. We're taking out Ingrid, and we're taking out Eddie. Latif is off doing some intel work. He's trying to find some other stuff for us to do. So let's rock and roll, shall we? I'm obsessed, by the way. I hope you guys are digging this, because I am really into it. Locke's Journal. Dr. Elsa Reyes, a player I thought had already been removed from the board by the Banished Court, yet our last search revealed that the court moves with great haste to kill her again. Once the world's foremost spectrologist, the doctor's name was the final word on the subject, until it wasn't. Coaxed by the promise of unbridled freedom and unlimited funding, Dr. Reyes worked with Marteau Industries in the area of matter teleportation until she vanished quite mysteriously. Now that she's reappeared, I suspect Marteau will want to speak with her, as do I.
Tonight, we save a life by ending many others.
Nice. We're in the wilderness. We save a life by ending many others, she said. Yep, she's honest. I'll give her that. Okay, our trick of searching behind us, I don't think is going to work this time. Wait. No. Our master plan is foiled. Okay, what do we have here?
There they are.
So it looks like we're going to get our recruit really early. That's kind of cool. Unless we totally mess this up somehow. What do we have over here? A list of names has been carved into the beam. Some familiar, some not. Most have already been crossed out.
Better that I hold on to this.
Site 196-4. Environmental conditions suboptimal for recovery operations due to the location's propensity towards extreme weather events. Cautions advised. See also failed recovery attempt 21 October 1929. Failed recovery attempt 03 June 1929.
Everything has a use.
Hey! Ether. Very, very nice to have that. That's an upgrade for some of our allies. So clearly we could do a single takedown here. If we wanted. Let's have this side to play around. We've got some of the tall grass as well. Yeah, I'm thinking, okay. Let's set these guys up a little closer. What I like about this one, obviously, is that we can take out 3. Which is significant right now. Oh, you didn't. You didn't do that. He did. I don't know if you guys noticed, but he did. He did do that. He did go there. So we have the Hermit now, that 80 healing. We used that last time. Unfortunately, I can't even reach I can't reach a spot where I can get that thing. Might be able to make it happen here. Let's do a little occult gambit. You know what? This is going to be a good time to experiment with her card. I don't think we see the card info in here, do we? Oh, yeah, we do. After suffering a stress break, this agent deals 25% extra damage for the rest of the mission. So here's what we'll do, okay? We're gonna gamble.
Let the cards fall as they
Got
may.
the AP. I mean, I don't hate it. I can't hate that. I can't hate that at all. Okay, well, let's get in as close as we can. We'll make one move here. And then we can... Can I Whispering Knife on this? Oh, I can't actually target that with Whispering Knife. Probably something to do with, like, the poison interaction. The Curse, no. The Adder's Kiss, no. And then I actually... Ugh. If I go and kick him, I feel like that's going to put me in a unfavorable position as well. Why don't we try the Thunder Bomb? It would just knock him down, though. So it's kind of like, you know... not that great here. All right. When in doubt, just start whacking. Here's what we'll do. We'll bring her over for a basic melee attack as well. How much does this do? 35? Yeah, this is better. Yeah, just take cover on the dynamite, you know? What could go wrong? And we'll see. Actually, I could do this. We could do his guaranteed shot here. That's what we'll do.
Right on the money.
We got the big damage. All right, group. Over here.
Move out.
Okay, we still have too many things.
Howdy. You the one Locke sent us to grab?
Call me Nocturne.
Okay, I will. Welcome to the team, I guess. So she's a saboteur. Let's check her out. A macabre spectrophysicist marooned in an alternate dimension only to emerge forever altered. Nocturne manipulates her body's electric field to inflict shock damage on her enemies, while also supercharging her cutting-edge suit to enhance her abilities. So she has Dynamo. She's immune to shock damage. Shock lasts 1 additional round when applied to Nocturne. Interesting. While shocked, she has 2 speeds. So she doesn't take shock damage, but she can be shocked. Automatically reloads +1 ammo to Nocturne's Volt Gun at the beginning of each round. And the phenomena on this level is all attacks from a range of 10 tiles or greater have +10 hit chance. Okay, I cannot wait to check out her, like, character card because that's going to be helpful.
Crude but effective.
Grab a fire bomb. Let's check the rest here. Who needs keys? Keys are for wimps.
They can walk through. I like the weight of it.
Another firebomb. A hunter's cabin, handmade traps, knives, and coils of hemp rope are visible on the far side. I like the little world building things that they do quite a bit. Moat.
A card found us.
Notice how she said that? A card found us. Now, there is a little bit of a mystery around the cards, and I'm kind of interpreting it as, like, if you do certain things, I don't know what these things are, but that could maybe dictate the cards that are dropping, because Locke has made reference multiple times, like, the cards are reacting to us and our actions. I just don't know exactly how that works. A slick of fresh blood ripples upon the cold stone dais. Or maybe it's just random. I don't know. But it would be cool if it was tied to some of the actions that you're doing. You might be able to try to manipulate the undrawn hand. There's a second wind there. So we should just blast all of our signature abilities if we can.
New one. What drew the court's eyes to you?
They don't want to kill me. They want me to stay dead.
She's creepy, dude. Why are you like this?
Strange markings.
See enclosed diagram of burial site consistent with Lackner's speculation regarding the gravity of collective unconscious. Suspect numerous objects of occultic significance buried under or around the site. Further investigation needed. Guess that guy's got a key. Hey, you too. You guys got a problem here?
Stop.
Okay. So there's some water. Yeah, good. So we know what we're doing here. Ideally. Let's set these guys up. Somewhere around here is good. Eddie, goddamn, dude. Something's off here. I'm gonna wait a sec. Oh no, now I'm not gonna wait.
Pain for the living. Life for the
Go get that thing, guys. Zip zap, I was taking a bath. Should I go for him? Oh, he ran right into her. Okay, fine. Okay. There's only one enemy, and then that guy, he's not totally alerted yet.
Y'all see that?
Got that crit, baby.
You really want to impress me? Do that again.
So let's take a look at this. So she has Savage Discharge. Deals minor damage and inflicts dazed on all nearby enemies. AoE of 4. Deals major shock damage to all enemy with shocked, regardless of range. Huh. Regardless of range. So they would suffer... The shocked is the 10 shock damage per round, has 50% less speed. So you want to shock them first with our setup, basically, and then go in and do this. Inflicts dazed. Okay. Then she has the Volt Gun. So ranged ability. If she is shocked, deals 15 additional shock damage and transfers shock to the target. Automatically regenerates 1 ammo per round. You can see in the bottom left, she does only have a single bullet. Vigilant is a passive ability. At the end of the round, Nocturne enters Overwatch if her weapon has ammo. Cannot trigger while invisible. So that's neat. If you don't end up shooting that one bullet, she automatically overwatches. That's cool. Charge up as a self buff. She floods her body with electricity, becoming shocked and triggering Dynamo. So Dynamo makes her immune to shock damage. Shock lasts an additional round and applied to Nocturne. While shocked, she has +2 speed. Okay, it's a 3-turn cooldown. And then she has a Veil. Applies invisible to Nocturne for 2 rounds. Prevents Vigilant from triggering. And Vigilant is this passive ability here at the Overwatch thing. Very cool. Okay, so the idea is you charge up.
Charging.
She becomes shocked, right? And then she transfers that shocked to these enemies. I kind of want to see if I can engage this one over here. It's only 60%. Oh, got the crit too, like, just dirty. And that's perfect against the melee units because that's going to impact their ability to reach us, right? We'll come here, we'll finish this one off. Or not. I do this, it's not enough. If I knock him into the thing. Not quite. But, I mean, still the knockdown. We can finish it here. But I don't get the cool, like, heal that I don't need, you know? It's just getting into the best practices. That's all.
I fly.
Okay, so there's the stress. So that's cool. Because we do want to trigger that and see how she's going to react. Hop in here. Yeah, that is really dirty. Really dirty. So now I want to see how this is going to work. So if we... So we have 1 ammo there. Because we regenerate that once per round. This inflicts dazed on nearby enemies. Deals major shock damage to all enemies that are shocked, like this guy. Okay. But I want to... Here's what I want to test. So we go here, and then we'll go here. And it should set up an Overwatch automatically, but I don't know if we'll target that or not. So we're kind of experimenting a bit. You can just go here. This is fine. Eddie. Reload. And then we'll get you here. Okay, so let's see. Oh, okay, nice. So it's not even a targeted thing. It's just like anybody moves within her range. I like that. Oh, did I think I misclicked. Oh, no, I'm good. I'm good. We're good. Okay. So we do still have most people's... Well, we have everybody's signature abilities. I'll grab this. This will just get us another shock here. Site 6011C requires further investigation with experienced team. High frequency of potent curses affecting team's readiness and capabilities. Speculation. Curses may indicate valuable treasure protected. Rows of military-style cots arranged as neat as a pin. Oh, God. Can't see us. We're in the tall grass.
Await me.
This is a job for you. Oh, boy.
The hour is nigh.
Oh, that's funny. Okay, well. We can just go ham here, I think. Actually, let's do the Occult Gambit. So there's the stress. And that's perfectly fine.
Strike true for those who cannot.
Brutal but effective.
We'll do Eddie's shots first here. Now, let's see. Critical Talisman. Ambush of 15. But I'm wondering if I moved a little bit further away. So if we do the 10 tile thing, we get the plus 10% hit chance. Yeah, eagle-eyed there. So interesting. We end up having, we're just offsetting that kind of. So this is actually worse than before, but this is clearly designed for if we had like a sniper or something, they would get a pretty nice benefit. Because these weapons just don't have the range. Good crit. Good crit.
Come.
Come here, big boy. Yeah, we're gonna have one more little throwdown here. We do have some high ground. I like that.
Heavier than I thought it would be.
Longshoremen on strike, 160 strike breakers discharged. Let's give them some space here. Can you vault
What
this?
are you waiting for?
No, ungroup, guys.
What's that?
No, Eddie! Wow. Oh my god. So now there's reinforcements. Keep an eye out for troop transmats. Occult technology that lets the court move troops across the world nearly instantaneously. Flashing lights on the transmat sides indicate how much longer the agents have until the reinforcements arrive. I did plan on doing a setup there, obviously. But this, when we got on, for some reason we got on group there and I messed that up. However, we're still in a good position. There's 8 enemies though, so this is a pretty big fight. Okay. We can do this. We can do this. We totally can do this. So we're gonna do 4 targets here. This is gonna apply marked. Just trying to figure out which ones I want to be hitting. Veteran Sentinel. Ideally, I'm gonna target him because I want the mark back there. And then I'm thinking the closest guys. Oh, that's actually good too. Okay, hold on. Let's cancel this. So we'll do this. Let's target this. So these guys will get knocked down. That's added. You're added. If we get lucky, we'll hit you. There we go. We'll take that. Okay. Now I'm tempted to just leave him here and use our big barrage I think it makes a lot of sense. We only need 1 ammo for this, and we still deal all the damage. And if I do this, I can even get him in there. That works.
This is how we say hello.
Your skill borders on the supernatural.
Hell yeah, dude.
And that's why Uncle Sam pinned a medal on me back in 18.
So... I guess we'll do the charge up. And 53 over there. I'm thinking here would be decent.
Goodbye.
Lucky shot.
Because Ingrid can come in and take this one. This deals damage to everybody nearby. Maybe I should, let's just try this. We're gonna leave her there.
Glimpse the other side.
That's cool.
Now what the hell was that?
A spectrophysicist made my suit. I can't remember her name.
Okay, Gambit. Man, okay, now we're getting the AP all the time. It's so funny. I shouldn't complain, really. Let's do something like this, and we can bring her around this side. We still have a Mesmerize. I don't know that we're going to actually get over to that group, unfortunately. Maybe I do the stick and move here just so that I get the extra... Well, I get the AP. But I think with stick and move, if I'm not mistaken, I get extra speed. Yes, hot pursuit. Okay, so now we get the extra speed, and I still have the AP. So I should be able to get over here. I can take out another one. Remember, this can only trigger twice. And then I might, well, if I dangle here, this guy comes in and attacks. This guy probably comes up and shoots. We probably get hit somewhere. Or I could go for the knockdown here as well. Just don't really have the damage there. Can't reach them. Let's do this.
The wrong fight.
Okay. I wonder if they'll target this. They should. Now, well, now they may not. If his buddy's there. Okay, he went 2 moves, I think. Okay. Let's do the gambit.
I will face my fate.
Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. So we could spill this to cause an oil thing, but that's not really going to help us. But what will help us is getting out of there. Here, let's do this. $40 damage and 10 armor shred. We have a napalm? We do. I just don't know if I can make this happen. I think we can. I think we can clear them all.
Good enough to go this way.
That's nasty, actually. Okay, so I can't shock myself right now. We'll take that. And then she might as well go invisible. Or we could toss another Molotov, I suppose. What are my other options here? I'm gonna catch some fire.
A glass jar?
Why not? Take out a second one here. And then... I mean, I could hit another one. I'm a little concerned that they are going to shoot this. I'm going to take this position here. And I might end up charming one.
Hush. Forget your fears for now.
Join us. Yes, master. We'll throw on an evade here. I should have left her out here. Or I could have put the fire out. Either way. I could do it here, but then she's exposed. Let's do the veil.
It was safer on the other side.
Can't wait to see her skill tree. That's gonna be cool. Thank you. All right, they're coming in hot. Yeah, that mesmerize, very strong. Very strong. Ceremonial hilt for Azult Fikir sword, presented by the Mughal Emperor Jahangir to Captain William Hawkins of the East India Company, 1608 CE. Precious metal inlays react to nearby practitioners, causing the hilt to grow warm to the touch. Occult mechanism unknown. I may as well save that one in case those reinforcements come in. Dang, dude. Like, give them a chance. Let's try this now, okay? Hopefully we get the stress.
Come with me. I am ready.
Nice. Stress break. Okay. So, agent stress breaks are slightly different. Everyone on the field, both agents and enemies, accumulate stress during combat. Displayed as a meter above the health meter. Stress fills up. The poor so-and-so suffers a stress break. Agents have one fewer AP on their next turn, and when the mission's over, the undrawn hand deals out a breaking card. These fateful cards bring trouble to those who carry them and are difficult to dispel. So we may cause ourselves some problems here, but you know, she's got extra damage. So what can I say? What can I say? I don't know that that's going to be totally worth it, to be honest. But 25% extra damage. If we could get that to trigger earlier in the missions, I think that's pretty good. Now, when the enemies come in, do they attack on their turn? I don't know. We're about to find out, though.
Cavalry's coming.
No. But everyone's on fire. So she's down to 1 AP here. And how do we want to take this? I think we'll go Whispering Knife. That'll do.
Our dance is done.
See ya. I'm not going to be able to do a whole lot here. Let's just break line of sight, and then we'll put the fire out. Eddie. We'll move here, and I think what we'll do is we'll do like the stick and move for the blind. And then hopefully that's enough. Oh, did I miscalculate that? 1 AP, 2 AP. Oh, yeah, right. I had an extra one. I could have done an extra punch there. Or I could have just dangled us. Nice, good. Did its job. Eddie here will take that flank. Make him easier to hit. I guess we could take this one. Because it's way more damage. Dang.
Come on, y'all.
No! Oh my god. There's quite a few errors here. They're mostly mechanical errors that I've made in this go. I wanted to get up here. I wanted to take out a couple of those guys before we started. That was the intention.
Yeah, I can use this.
But I flubbed some of the controls. More barrels that you can spill. Love that. Derelict rowboat, half hidden in the undergrowth. The initials R and S are carved into the rotting hull. R and S.
Reading material for the old man.
Not sure who that could be. Do you have bandages here? I don't think we need that. She did take... Actually, she took a bunch of damage, but... I think it's fine. We're at the end of the mission. Okay, I gotta work on those buttons, guys. I gotta work on pushing those buttons.
It is accomplished.
Correctly.
Come on. The job's not truly done until you and Locke are face to face.
We may as well. The hallucinations don't usually last this long.
Okay. They say time passes much more slowly on the other side. If, as I suspect, Dr. Reyes did make the passage, how long has she survived in that dreadful place and what horrors did she witness? Little doubt that the doctor is a formidable fighter. I just need to persuade her to join my cause. So regarding Celestine and the breaks, I think we're going to treat that as, at least for now, until we get a card that we really want to put on her, we'll treat that as... We're going to do the gambles a lot. Hopefully we get the AP. But worst case scenario, if we do break, we can still like take that risk knowing that we're going to have extra damage on the other side of it. Okay. So she's stress broken. Speed cut in half. Okay, that's not good.
I am afraid of failing.
So 3 weeks of that, and it
falling.
covers the other card as well. The Bull and the Conduit. Melee ability, deal 10 damage and push the target back 2 tiles. Collisions inflict knockdown. So is that better than that kick ability? And then Conduit, debuff ability, cast a shock hazard. Oh, well, I mean... AoE 3, range close, cooldown 5. Okay, so we're going to place that here.
They won't like this.
On Nocturne. And then she has the kick. This feels like it's very similar. But I guess you could work with 2 kicks kind of thing. She's mostly range. She could potentially take this. I guess we'll just throw it on Ingrid for now. And we could replace it later.
One blow to the nose. That's all it should.
Okay. So let's see how these houses proceed here.
Let's hope this one is worth the trouble.
I wasn't looking for Amina. I sent an agent to look for allies, hoping to find a surgeon or a black market apothecary who could handle our medical needs, no questions asked. Instead, the agent returned with the news of a Magdalite hospital raided by the court. Its abbess missing in action. Somehow I knew the abbess's name before I turned the page. Mother Amina. So now we can complete the healer to recruit Mother Amina, a mystic who can offer health upgrades and items in the hideout. Very nice. Now, we know we passed some of these up to be able to recruit people, which I think it feels like the right call. We're building our roster.
Look, everyone, the boss is smiling.
Far from it. My suspicions were correct. The keystone confirms it. I know how to destroy the banished court. With the knowledge I've gained from the keystone, I am assembling an atropic device. Think of it as the blade that will sever Nicastro, Strum, and Marteau from the bright storm. When the device is complete, you will carry it into the tower, into the storm, where it will render the Scions vulnerable and powerless forever.
Can't be that easy. Never is.
Each house has a catalyst from which it derives its magic. The atropic device needs samples of all three.
Now, we're a little bit ahead of this because in the previous episode we read the descriptions of all the houses, and we learn about these different catalysts that it derives its magic from.
Strom's is a crystal called red sulfur. The burning mummies you fought were examples of his handiwork.
Yeah, so maybe that's like, maybe his stuff is more centered around boom booms.
Nicastro calls hers abyssal nectar. This strange elixir grants her visions of the devouring king, the dead god that dreams beneath the waves. Marteau's is known as Persephonite, a miracle metal with otherworldly properties. The secret to all of Marteau's inventions.
It's very like Iron Man-esque there.
That stuff won't be easy to find, much less steal.
No, it won't. No one has ever found where the houses keep their catalysts, much less gotten their hands on a pure, undiluted sample. That's why I need you. Thieves and con artists, scoundrels and killers willing to pick locks and cut throats, to dirty their hands. People who don't play fair because they know fair is just another word for dead. You'll scour the globe to find my enemy's greatest treasures, steal a sample of each, and bring them back to me.
Go on.
Agents, we have no time to waste. Let the search begin.
Okay. So, ally recruitment available. Nocturne is with us. 8 skill points. Let's see. Oh, I'm surprised she doesn't have anything to say. Latif.
Mademoiselle, I noticed something about these Lamplighters Locke speaks of.
Yes.
I noticed that they're all dead.
Yes.
And I am thinking that perhaps, if we stick with this Locke, that perhaps the two of us will be dead soon as well.
Logical conclusion.
The thought did occur to me.
Perhaps we should think about an exit strategy.
Just the two of us.
We started in this together, so it seems only fitting that we should leave it together, if it comes to that.
Indeed. So a pact?
Exactly that. If things begin to turn bleak, one of us gives the other a sign.
And we make for a rendezvous on the other side of the island, where we've hidden money and supplies.
You are a woman after my own heart, mademoiselle.
Okay, Locke.
So, you are Marteau Industries' own premier spectrophysicist, Dr. Elsa Rise.
Rise. Perfect. We're gonna need some words. We're gonna need some words.
You spent years trying to open a door to the afterlife. It would seem you succeeded. Your former employer, Mr. Trace Marteau, numbers among my enemies. Am I right to think we have that in common?
Better hope so.
I built a door. But he took the key.
What door? A door to the other side?
One of them. One of the other sides.
Trace Marteau promised Strum and Nicastro technology beyond their wildest dreams. It would seem he succeeded. I need your help, Dr. Rise.
She's dead.
That's so cool.
Who? Do you mean?
Elsa Rise. Trace locked her in. She didn't come out. Nocturne. Nocturne can help.
I see. Yes. Nocturne can help. Thank you, Nocturne.
Oh, cool. I like this, man. She's got a cool story there.
So, you saw court soldiers materialize out of nothingness. then Project Crossroads is real after all.
I guess he's talking about the reinforcements.
You want to explain what that means, boss?
For almost a year, my informants in Marteau Industries have brought me rumors of a top-secret project whose goal is to move an object, or a person, across the world in mere moments. They plan to achieve this by taking a shortcut through an alternate plane of existence. Though which plane exactly, no one can say. I've never had concrete proof of Project Crossroads' existence. Not until now.
Okay, well, we'll keep digging on that. Let's take a look at Nocturne. So we read about this stuff, Saboteur, the Volt gun with the auto overwatch, and we want to have shock on her generally. She has translocate. She switches positions with another character. So I imagine that's either us or the enemy. If she uses this ability while shocked, she'll inflict shock upon all enemies near her destination. So typically at the start of a fight, enemies can be grouped up. So we would shock herself and then do a swap. She goes in, everybody's shocked. The challenge is she's going to be there likely in that scenario. So we have to think about that. That said, we could prep it and we could do the shock on turn 1 and then on turn 2 start with that translocate so that she could possibly get out of there. So that's a way around that. We're definitely going to unlock this. Now she has Resonant. So while she's shocked, her basic attacks gain a 15% chance to cause 0 ammo. I mean, I don't hate it because she only has the one shot, right? But if she's reloading every time, every turn, I don't know that that's a big deal right now. Maybe there's something else in the future where we're going to want that. Because if it costs 0 ammo, we have to get that benefit on the first turn so that we can shoot again, right? Stasis 1. Freezes Nocturne or an enemy in space and time applying stasis. So stasis means they cannot take actions or be affected by abilities or hazards for 2 rounds. Interesting. Does that mean they can't be targeted like by shooting and stuff as well? That's what it sounds like. Eidolon. Nocturne gains a 25% crit chance while invisible. Yeah, so she's all about this kind of setup, which is really neat. When she's hit by an attack ability, she gains shocked. See, I like that. Okay, I'm going to go Resonant here. But then I want her to be able to get shocked in multiple ways. I do feel like I'll take Generator here. So if she gets hit, she gains shocked. And I'll also take Stasis, and we can experiment with that. We've done a pretty even build across the way here. This hit him hard, I'm thinking, every time I'm reloading at the start of a round, I think about that. I should have it. I should have it. Increasing stress there. Running shot 2. Pretty cool. So Stasis 2. Freezes any target in time. Applies Stasis 2. Cannot take actions or be affected by abilities or hazards for 2 rounds. And this is 2 rounds as well. All debuffs are removed when the effect ends. So you could use this on an ally. You would want to use this on an ally that has some debuffs to kind of save them. Oh, this is neat. Translocate 2. She can now target enemies within line of sight of any teammates. And the AoE becomes 6. I believe it's 4. Yeah, it's 4 up there. That's cool. And she switches positions and becomes invisible. That's much better. That means I can use it a lot more freely. Let's see what else she has. So extra stress. If she's shocked and invisible, her attacks deal 75% more damage. She has live wire. When shock expires, she gains a 33% chance to become shocked again. Pretty good. Nocturne's outgoing shock damage is increased by 50%. Savage Discharge is a signature ability. Deals minor damage and inflicts dazed on all nearby enemies. Deals major shock damage to all enemies with shocked regardless of range. Huh. Okay. And then feedback loop. Kills while shocked and invisible have a 30% chance to restore 1 signature charge. Shocked and invisible, though. So you can see what we need to do with her. Like, that's very clear. Be shocked or be invisible and then do things. Her weapon upgrade is Pulse Finder. Increased hit and crit chance. Higher ammo capacity. Yeah, higher ammo capacity is pretty nice. We should actually look at... I don't know if we looked at hers. Her weapon upgrade. Increased damage, significantly increased crit chance. That's fine. That's fine. And then here, the Occult Gambit. If you max this out... you can use it an unlimited number of times per round. And so if you have a lot of stress, you could gamble and get like 4 or 5 AP pretty easily, I would say. Pretty easily. Okay,
I've been working
allies.
on good stuff. Good stuff.
So we have that Ether. Melee attacks gain a 30% chance to reduce cooldowns by 1. Upon using a buff or debuff consumable, the agent regains 1 AP. Okay. What was the one that we said we wanted? I think it was just going here. These guys can carry 2 things. Reload abilities reduce cooldowns by 1. That's not bad either. It's not bad either. Melee attacks, like... That could be good. I'm just thinking, how many cooldowns am I working with on somebody like her? I don't know if that's the priority right now. Because I'm pretty sure this is going to only impact that agent, right? So, I think I'm going to save the Ether. Yeah. I think we save it.
Couldn't keep away, could you?
We're very close to this. So I think that's going to be my next buy. We're 10 supplies away. Welcome to the League. It's not enough to delay the Doomsday Clocks by running missions or to find 3 or more keystones. To defeat the Banished Court once and for all, agents will have to steal samples of each Scion's catalyst, the hidden sources of their power. The first step, keep running search expeditions. Dig long and hard enough, and eventually an agent will return with a lead on a catalyst hiding place. Then it'll be time to plan a heist. Once a heist is complete and the catalyst sample is safely in Locke's hands, he'll add it to his Scion-killing atropic device. Agents cannot enter the tower until this device is complete. No one said it'd be easy, but there are no more heroes left to send. It's scoundrels or no one at all. Cool, man. Now, phenomena. Something strange has occurred. A phenomena has appeared, changing the difficulty of certain missions for better or worse. Phenomena come and go over the course of a campaign based on search expedition results, rising threat in a region, or simply the whims of fate. Now, we had seen those before. I wonder, though, if they weren't active. Because I believe one of them was something about grenadiers, and then we never saw grenadiers. So, it's kind of interesting. So, here is the healer. Mother Amina. But to be fair, the phenomena from last mission did work, right? The eagle-eyed, so who knows? Do we go for Mother Amina here? Or do we go for one of these? So first of all, if we go for her, that's 3 agents. In the future, I believe we can only take 1 actual mission. This is 3 intel. But like these ones are pretty large. Winged Scarab. And there's Ether here. Oh, I don't hate that. I don't hate that. It's Strum. So we'd be preventing that from increasing, although Marteau is like the bigger issue here. There is a supply cache there, which is not bad, but I really only need 10, but there is 3 intel here, but I'm sitting on 4 already. Maybe Marteau's the one that we kind of let happen, but Marteau has more frequent upgrades. So if we look at the houses... Like, he's going to get boom, 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 boom. But these are probably more minor. These are probably more significant, and these are probably somewhere in between, if I had to guess, right? Then we have this, which is 2 intel, 6 SP. Man. Well, look. We're going to need to get her at some point. I kind of feel like we're just going to have to take the Nox and go for these allies, go for recruits really early. Just as I said, build our roster up, get everything in place, and then we can start tackling these things a little bit more aggressively. We also have the search stuff here, and probably the same thing here. Yes. Okay. Good news is we can do 2 of these. We can do 2 of the expeditions. And then we can go here. We're also going to get 1 ether. We could look at her upgrades, or we could put that into the level 2 upgrade for Danis. So either way, I think this is what we'll do. Who do we want to take out on this mission, though? That's the question. Because we have a little bit of overlap now. Right? We have a sneak there. She is a saboteur, so I could maybe replace Eddie and give him a break. Because I still think having each of these guys is good, but Eddie, the nice thing about him is he gets so much shooting done, and he can hit so many targets. I don't know if I want to not have him there. And then Ingrid's really solid for us as well. We're definitely going to bring Nocturne. And I think maybe I'll just take the hit here and we'll sit Eddie. Well, and you know what? At the end of the day, I don't know if we can remove this. Is there a way I can remove that? So we can actually remove the equipment. I figured this out. If we go into the agent screen here and you select somebody like Eddie, for example, you go into here. You do have F to remove it. And then what I tried was going here and saying, okay, well, if that's the case, can I do it from this screen? So if you go to change equipment, you don't have the button, but you can still select this and hit F, and it will remove it. So I'll get our guys all set up with the different gear so that we're not wasting it on those search missions. And then, yeah, we should be good. But just a little tip for everybody if you're wondering. Bye for now. And then we'll do both of these. We'll send Celestine
Ready to
here.
Get your hands dirty.
And then we will send Eddie here.
Leave nothing to chance.
And at the same time, this will force us to try different combinations of people. Some of them may be better than others, but I feel like this is the time to experiment early on. So, guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoy. We'll see you in the next one. We'll try and get the Mother Amina to join our squad, and we'll have a super time doing it. Bye for now.